so let's get into it. Kylie Jenner has faced backlash about her looks for years, but in a recent clip from the Kardashian show, Kylie had a breakdown while talking about the hate she has received online, specifically having to do with her cosmetic procedures. I have all the latest details. The Kardashian influence on beauty standards and trends has been substantial, but it has not been without backlash. The Kardashians are often credited with certain beauty trends like contoured makeup, fuller lips, and they're also known for their tiny waists and, of course, their curves. The Kardashians have translated their fame into successful business ventures, including Kim's KKW Beauty, Kylie Jenner's Kylie Cosmetics, and many other fashion lines and beauty brands created by the Kardashians. People have said they are pioneers in leveraging social media to build their brand and connect with fans. Their presence on platforms like Instagram and Twitter have become a significant part of their success. But of course, like any celebrity, they've also received a lot of hate for their influence on beauty standards. One of the primary criticisms is that the Kardashians promote unrealistic beauty standards. People have also criticized them for their sometimes heavily edited photos and surgically enhanced appearances that set a standard that are impossible for most people to achieve naturally. While the Kardashians have sometimes been open about their cosmetic procedures, they have also been accused of not being entirely transparent about the extent of their plastic surgeries and other enhancements. The Kardashians have responded to criticism in various ways, sometimes addressing it directly in interviews or through social media. They have defended their choices as personal and have argued that they should not be held responsible for how others perceive or react to their appearances. In 2014, fans and the media began speculating that Kylie Jenner had undergone lip augmentation due to her noticeably fuller lips. In my opinion, this is when Kylie really became famous and started to make her own name rather than being known as the Kardashians' younger sister. Initially, Kylie attributed her fuller lips to overlining with lip liner and makeup techniques, which people really weren't buying. This brought up so much hate towards her. She was at the center of celebrity news pretty much daily for months. But in 2015, Kylie finally admitted on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that she had temporary lip fillers. This admission came after months of denial. When she finally came clean, she said, "I have temporary lip fillers. It's just an insecurity of mine, and it's what I wanted to do." In interviews, Kylie talked about how her insecurities about her lips is what drove her to get fillers. She has said her decision was personal and shaped by societal pressures and personal self-esteem issues. People really went after Kylie when she did finally admit to having lip filler. People were calling her a liar and fake, but at the same time, she was rapidly gaining followers and really started blowing up as a celebrity. But Kylie turned the backlash into a lucrative business venture, ultimately achieving billionaire status, according to Forbes. Kylie launched her cosmetics company in November 2015 with the release of the Kylie Lip Kits. The kits included a liquid lipstick and a matching lip liner. The initial launch was a massive success, with all of the products selling out within minutes, and people were dying to get their hands on a lip kit. All of the YouTube beauty influencers were making videos, reviewing the lip kits, and to some people's surprise, she was actually getting really good reviews. And the hate she had been getting was quickly turning to praise and new fans. There were some influencers, like Jeffree Star, who said, "So I got the new Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss. So disappointed in this product. That wand is unacceptable." But overall, it really did give her a larger fan base, and I think the hate was one of the reasons people did want to try it out for themselves, and it was selling out so quick. Following the success of the lip kits, the brand was rebranded as Kylie Cosmetics in February of 2016. Kylie expanded the product line to include more lip products such as glosses and metallics, as well as other makeup items like eyeshadow palettes, highlighters, and concealers. And I do have to admit, I had several lip kits. Anyways, later in March 2019 is when Forbes featured Kylie on its cover, declaring her the youngest self-made billionaire at the age of 21. Forbes wrote, "Kylie Cosmetics is not your typical startup. It's essentially a one-woman operation, and she's almost single-handedly turned the company into a $900 million empire." Now, this definitely stirred up some drama because obviously Kylie was not doing this all by herself like Forbes made it seem. I'm sure Kris Jenner had a ton to do with the brand, and it's pretty obvious the family has assistants and like a full staff. I'm sure Kylie did make a lot of the decisions and played a big role in the company because it is her company, but I mean, it's not like Kylie is in the factory pouring the products into bottles and like putting the labels on them. So people were honestly just laughing at Forbes for even saying that. I will say it was not Kylie who said that, so I don't think she should be held at fault for the comment, but it was just so obviously not accurate to say she built her business by herself. But over time, Kylie has had her lip fillers dissolved and then refilled to what she calls a more natural look. She has become more open about her cosmetic procedures, which has somewhat mitigated the backlash. And in an interview with Vogue, she talked about wanting to enter a new, sophisticated era, which, once again, a lot of people were hating because she is so known for her cosmetic procedures, and her lip filler is really kind of what launched her personal celebrity status that was separate from the Kardashians. The other reason people were talking about that interview is because it was kind of towards the beginning of her and Timothée Chalamet's relationship, and fans were saying that she was doing this because of Timothy. But now there's a new clip going around of Kylie having a breakdown about all of this. In a recent clip from the Kardashians, Kylie Jenner is shown having a conversation with her sister Kendall Jenner about the hate and backlash she has received over the years, especially because of her appearance. She talked about how deeply the negative comments and backlash have affected her, and she said she is overwhelmed by the constant judgment from the public. She also mentioned how difficult it is to avoid negative comments because she is on all the social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Kylie talked about how despite her outward confidence and success, she admits that the harsh criticism has taken a toll on her mental health. The conversation really highlighted Kylie's ongoing struggle with self-esteem and body image issues. Fans were very mixed about what Kylie had to say. A lot of fans said this really humanizes Kylie and shows her in a more real way. Her fans are saying it showed that despite her fame and wealth, she is not immune to the emotional impact of public criticism, and that it shows the reality that celebrities, like everyone else, can be deeply affected by negative comments and online hate. There are other people who are saying that it's just annoying to see a billionaire crying about the hate she receives, especially when it's her own choice to have social media. And it was her own choice to change her appearance. One of the comments I saw said, "They're making a living off their looks and then complain when people talk about it, shaking my head." Another one just said, "Girl, go help the poor." And another one said, "Maybe you shouldn't focus your whole identity on your looks. Maybe try to focus on the things with deeper meaning for yourself." There were other comments that were not as mean. One said, "To be beautiful means to be yourself and don't need to be accepted by others. You need to accept yourself." And I have to agree with that last comment. No matter what you think about Kylie, it's just important to love and accept yourself and not listen to what other people say about your looks. This is something I definitely have struggled with in the past, so I do understand how damaging that can be on your mental health. But honestly, I wish I had the money to go get Botox, so I don't know how I feel about this situation. But I do feel bad for anyone who gets hate about their looks. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or not. So I just want to say, don't judge how other people look. We're all human, and I think we need a lot more love and acceptance in our world today. So I just want to wrap up this video by saying I love you all, and don't let anyone else's opinion affect your self-confidence. No one else's opinion matters. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this Kylie situation, and I would love your opinion on how social media affects anyone's self-esteem or how it's affected your life. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.